Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Viewers, this month, Fano fighters carried out an attack in Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital, or you can say there was a shootout between Fano and Addis Ababa police this month, almost a month ago in Addis Ababa. Now, details are coming out. What happened? Who was supporting Fano groups there? Which groups are or they could be Fano's allies? How many arrests have been made so far? What was Fano group's plan? Where did they want to reach? Who did they want to kill? And who was supporting them? We know that in that shootout, two Fano fighters were killed and one was captured by security forces. Since one has been captured, one is in the custody, and he is under investigation, it means that he will have to tell what Fano's plans were, investigation being done, details coming out now. What happened, according to the details which have been shared, is that Fano fighters definitely wanted to kill high profile officials in Addis Ababa. And maybe they wanted to reach the palace too, though it is difficult to say if they were in a position to reach the palace or not, because palace is heavily guarded. So their target was definitely the palace, the prime minister, ultimate target. It means that Fano fighters want to assassinate senior Ethiopian leaders, including the prime minister. When they say that they want to reach Addis Ababa, it means they want to reach Addis Ababa. It also means that they want to kill the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, PM Abiy. That is what the investigation has revealed, that the group which was captured and killed, members of which they wanted to reach the palace. Firstly. Secondly, an interesting nexus between the church and Fano. Though we don't know on which level church is supporting Fano. On lower level, yes, some church officials could be supporting Fano because church facilities are being used by Fano fighters. But it's too difficult to say, to conclude what church leaders have in mind in terms of their support or not for Fano fighters. But an Orthodox church priest was part of this Fano gang, and he blessed Fano fighters. He injected some substance into the bodies of Fano fighters, saying it will protect them from any harm. He tied something around their neck to protect them. Religious rituals were performed by the priest to show to Fano fighters they were safe. They were killed. So, church, I wouldn't say all church, but some elements of church supporting Fano. Secondly, then so far more than 100 have been arrested in the ongoing investigation. And among the arrested are some people from southern Ethiopia, from Wolaita and from some other parts of southern Ethiopia. Some people have been arrested who were allegedly supporting Fano fighters. Fano fighters have been trying to get support from Gurages and Wolaitas. They've been trying to make inroads there. It seems they managed to get some support, moral, logistical support, or armed support from some people or groups in southern Ethiopia. Second point. Third point is that among the arrested people in Addis Ababa, there are some people with Eritrean passports too, Eritrean identity documents too. Now, are these documents fake or genuine? We don't know. Are they really Eritreans, or were they just disguising themselves as Eritrean? Because fake documents can be made. The Ethiopian government has charged some government officials in recent months for making fake documents. But Eritrean passports have been captured by the security forces. And around one or two arrested people were in possession of Eritrean passports. Fano, Eritrea Orthodox Church, Southern Ethiopia. There seem to be four players, but I am not saying that Eritrean government is supporting Fano. I'm not saying that the synod, the patriarch, other archbishops are supporting Fano. I'm not saying that southern Ethiopian political parties or armed groups are supporting Fano. I'm just telling you what investigation has revealed. Maybe Fano is hoping to get support from these three quarters: Eritrea, Orthodox Church, southern Ethiopia. And that makes sense, by the way, because they see Eritrea as an ally, as a potential ally. They think they are fighting for the protection of the church, and they have ties with church too, definitely. And they're not happy with church, by the way. They think church should take a very strong position in support of them. And their desire to have allies in southern Ethiopia, it's not a secret as well. Now, the investigation has made it clear that Fano's first plan to reach the palace has been foiled. How? Security forces intercepted calls. INSA played a role, Ethiopian cybersecurity agency. It intercepted calls between Fano fighters and their handlers, and between Fano fighters, and that is how they came to know that Fano groups had managed to enter Addis Ababa, and they were planning to attack high-profile personalities and maybe the palace too. So they started chasing these Fano fighters. Fano fighters then were trapped, and they were cornered and killed. INSA played a key role. Ethiopian Cyber Security Agency is one of the key forces. We don't see its men at the forefront. At the forefront, military is fighting, police fighting, Addis Ababa police, federal police. But behind the scenes, INSA is also a key force in this fight against Fano fighters. INSA has a new head now, Tegest Hamed, I think. And INSA is sharing real-time information with security forces about Fano fighters. And the way these Fano groups are being taken live by YouTubers, by foreign Ethiopian journalists based abroad, it becomes easy for INSA to track the movement of Fano fighters and intercept the calls of Fano commanders. Though INSA could not locate, could not trace the top Fano commanders, but still it managed to trace the group in Addis Ababa. This is what happened in the Ethiopian capital. Definitely, the shootout has led to some rising of concerns in the capital city that if Fano fighters can enter Addis Ababa, if they have managed to enter, obviously they can step up their attacks. How many are still in Addis Ababa, no one knows. They can enter Addis Ababa again. So there are definitely tensions. But security forces were alert. And security forces knew for more than a year that Fano groups are planning to enter Addis Ababa because Fano groups stated it. By the way, no one states his or her military goals. I don't know why Fano commanders speak for hours and they just reveal their plan of action. What are they planning? They're planning hit and run attacks. They're planning to assassinate people members. They're planning to enter Addis Ababa. They would remove the Prime Minister with you. Why do they make their targets public? Just because they want to be in the news. And that is why they are vulnerable to the surveillance work being done by INSA. And that is how they were caught in Addis Ababa, the capital. Investigation still ongoing. Let's see, will Fano ever be able to carry out another attack in Addis Ababa in coming days, weeks? Let's see. Thank you for watching.